What's up? What's up, guys? No place like Chrome. Your girl, Remy Ma. We are here. Oh, God, it's a couple of days away. The anniversary card, February 25th. I mean, to me, it's my biggest card to date. And not just because of the people that are on it, but that's a big deal, but also because it's the 1 year anniversary, like Chrome. And both of you girls were on the first Chrome card. And that, huh?
And the second.
And the second. I mean,
We're favorites.
I mean,
I'm playing.
I mean, I like you guys. I wouldn't say favorites is such a it's such a nasty little word. I don't like favorites. It's just, it's my favorite. People might be offended, but I do like you guys. A pleasure to work with. Never, no real drama issues, no complaints about anything, and it's fun when you're doing a job and you're able to work with people that are work withable. It makes it easier. But yeah, it's playtime is over. The niceties are done. They're saying it is the power punch match, the match of the power punches. So who punches the hardest?
Is that your question?
Hit that water. Hit that water. I mean.
Well, I punched the hardest. I punched the most.
Okay. She punches the hardest. She punches the most.
I punched the fastest.
No. Like my punches are obviously weightier. They're more complex. They're more layered. They're just better.
Yeah, it takes 45 seconds to get to them, but they cool.
Hold on. There was something that Reverend Av said. He said, Pristavia is nicer than official. Pristavia is nicer than official. It's pin level. I mean, that's what Reverend Av said. Shout out to Reverend Av.
Av, the battle rapper?
Av.
Well, I know what the landlord said to you, so.
What the landlord said?
What the landlord said?
What the landlord? I don't know what the landlord said. What he said?
She ain't that nice.
Okay.
That is not what he never said that.
I
That's
mean,
not
well,
what he was shook.
He showed it.
Well, I watched that one, and in my personal opinion, I feel like it was close until Pristavia pretty much counted herself out.
That was pretty much it.
Yeah.
But you got,
but
Av killed
but
you
I also,
and
And it's
DNA.
kinda early
no,
in your career
I
to
was
be
also
doing that.
I also was there
Doing
when
what?
Av was
To be
there
counting
with
yourself
official.
out,
It
it's
wasn't
kinda
as
early in
easy.
your career.
That was 11 days prep.
Hey, I'm just saying, man.
That was 11 days prep. So hold on. So wait, what was your excuse? Because you like to talk about how she battled the men, but you lost to like every man that you battled. So
Yeah, but let's talk about why you choking in your freshman year. Like, what are we talking about?
that's first of all, that's the
Multiple
only choke
battles.
on. What other battle did I choke on?
Didn't you choke in C3 battle?
No.
Oh,
I had two more bars. I had two more. That was at the end of the round. It was 2 bars left.
At the end of the round.
That was the end of the round. I had 2 bars.
End of the round, 2 bars left.
And it was
So
2.
however you
it was
want
1
to
o'clock
count
in
it.
the morning.
Yeah,
What are you
it was
talking
2
about?
bars.
C3, did she
You
choke?
got a lot of excuses, man.
I had 2
I
bars.
don't like the account. You got to take accountability.
Exactly.
You got to take accountability, man. You.
That was the end. That was a
It was 1 in the
whole
morning,
round.
2
After
bars
2:30,
left.
after 2
She ain't
30,
eat yet. Like all type of
2 minutes and 30 seconds or 3 minutes, then I choke. That's not a choke. That's 2 bars.
That's a joke. You forgot your material.
That ain't no choke.
Technically, it is, but
I'm just saying it's kind of
It's-
early.
so I'm assuming because I make sure as CEO, owner, and everything that is Chrome. that's what I do. I ain't saying I'm the boss. I'm in charge of shit, though. I make sure that people have ample time to prep. I don't think I've ever booked anybody with less than 4 weeks, 5 weeks. It's always been over a month. I don't think I've ever done
Thank
it.
God.
It was over a month. It was over a month. But you guys had even more than that. So I can expect to have flawless performances, clearly.
Right? Oh, I'm sorry. I was just asking. Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
not
we
choke
good.
queen,
we good.
not the person who did terrible against a Cortez.
Hey, I
Or-
mean, listen, this is after
like,
10
what's-
years of doing amazing. So
But wait. Terrible against a Cortez. What does that say? Is it like Cortez is what?
No. Terrible against like a terrible against
that's
Cortez.
after 10 years of killing shit. Not 1 year.
Just shot the shit out of Core for no reason. That was
No,
crazy.
I didn't. I wasn't shit. That's how it
That
felt.
was crazy.
I said, okay, you know what it was? I said,
Just forget that I beat Tay-Rock.
You did not beat Tay-Rock. You did not beat.
Live, and I beat him on the app. He has an L to me on the app. And I won live.
You did not beat Tay-Rock.
Okay. However you feel personally, but I beat Tay-Rock.
You didn't beat Tay-Rock.
So I'm just saying, you keep bringing up these nigga battles, but Tay-Rock one of the top ones.
You didn't beat Tay-Rock.
I'm just saying, you can't beat no Tay-Rock.
Look at my record. Look at my record. I beat Danny Myers. Get out of here.
I beat Danny Myers. I beat Tay-Rock.
Danny beat
It
Tay-Rock.
don't matter, nigga. That's Tay-Rock. You talking about
Danny beat Tay-Rock. I beat Danny.
The landlord.
Geechee had me winning that battle too.
So see, I don't like when people do that. When people be like, okay, I beat Tay-Rock, but Danny beat Tay-Rock and I beat Danny. I get where on paper it kind of makes sense, but I feel like that don't really work in battle.
Nah,
the same way it doesn't
don't.
really work in boxing. Like you could have somebody that beats somebody else, but when they go against the other person, it doesn't really match up like that. So
Yeah,
I see
obviously.
people do that comparison a lot. I just want to go on the record to say, because when they're in the comments saying what it doesn't mean, I don't agree with that particularly. I just want to know who's gonna beat who here. I don't care
think
about.
that's pretty clear.
I mean, shout out to Rock, Xander, like who's gonna beat who
clear.
here.
I think that's pretty. Come on. That you punch. You first of all, you don't punch. You don't punch faster than me. If I choose to do a whatchamacallit, you do one thing. That's all you do. You don't do. You don't get it. You have no pockets.
What do you do?
You have no pockets.
You don't perform. You barely scheme. What do you do?
What are you talking about? I do scheme.
What do you do?
I do scheme. You have no flow pockets.
Okay.
You have no. You just punch, and they're not even that.
So I don't perform.
They're not even that
I don't
heavy.
have performance.
What, moving your arms like that?
Yeah.
I'm from
moving
New Orleans.
something.
I'm
moving
from New
something.
Orleans.
I'm moving something though. You're standing there.
Not at all.
You're
What are you
standing
talking
there.
about?
Statue. I'm moving.
Boy.
I work the stage. You don't know how to do that yet.
Okay, you talking about somebody, but here
You have to have
here
stuff
we
behind
are.
you, hyping you up for you to feel like you something.
That
That's when
ain't-
you feel. That's when
You
feel
don't
like,
believe that.
Alright.
You don't believe that.
So you
just
feel
saying.
like Surf not being here
that's
is gonna
what
be a
And
hindrance?
first of all,
I'm just saying.
and I'm 2 years in. First of all, you weren't seasoned in 2 years. Nobody, the best.
Whoa,
Rum Nitty's the
I
best.
can't say I was. How can you say I was in
Rum
season
Nitty
2
wasn't
years?
seasoned in 2 years. As far
I
as
was seasoned
who
in 2 years.
Who he is?
I was seasoned in 2 years.
It's a clear difference.
I don't care
it takes
about Rum Nitty.
development.
I was seasoned in 2 years. I was battling C3. I was battling Couture. I was seasoned.
You wasn't.
That's a fact. I was seasoned.
And then what
I was a very
happened?
seasoned
And
girl.
then what happened?
I was rapping.
And then what happened?
And then what happened? I battled everybody I wanted to battle. That's what happened.
And then you started getting help.
I'm 38, 40 battles in. That's what happened.
Good for you. I'm almost 20 battles in.
She started getting help. What do you mean by that?
That means she have accusations of not even writing her own material.
Accusations? You're in a whole group with niggas.
You have accusations of not writing your
What
material. There has
accusations?
never, every battle they talk about you not writing your own
What are
material.
you talking about? What?
And-
What accusations? I've been in battle rap for 10 years. Nothing
Exactly.
has ever came
Like
out.
I said, you start-
Niggas said that I had accusations because I rapped too much like a nigga when I came out.
Yeah, okay.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
That's a
okay.
fact.
But you forget that I'm in a group with the guys that
With-
know you. Okay, forget it.
I don't care if you know them. What you think? Your niggas in your group helped me? If that's the case, then you would say that.
All I'm going to say is
Nobody in your group
that's
knows
one thing
me.
you could never
Chess
say about
don't
me.
know me.
Ever.
Chess don't know me. Easy don't know me. Surf cool. He know me a little bit.
I know he do.
He don't know me.
I know
What
you
you mean?
do.
I'm from New Orleans. These niggas don't know me.
I'm from Brooklyn. What are you
Okay,
talking about?
Yeah,
I'm from Brooklyn.
Yeah, and I run that too. I did more in New York than you can ever dream of. What are you talking about? I run this too.
Who you ran in Brooklyn though?
Yeah.
I mean, I run everything. I battled in Brooklyn. Who have you battled in Brooklyn yet? You ain't even battling yo. Come on, what we doing?
You're going to talk about, you can't talk
He
about,
was in the ring
you're going to talk
boxing
about,
when
I
was
wasn't
facing all these
interested.
girls.
I
That's
wasn't
cool.
interested. And as soon as I got
That's
interested,
cool.
I came here and I did whatever
And
I wanted to.
started choking
And
instantly.
Yeah, right.
That's what
and
happened
I ran
when you
through
was
everybody.
interested.
And I ran through everybody.
While
and you're
choking.
next.
What are we
You're
talking about?
next. You're next.
Come on.
I ran
Come
through
on,
everybody.
feeling
I haven't
niggas
lost to a
coming
girl
here
yet.
Feeling themselves.
I haven't lost to a girl yet. You're next.
C3 beat you. Stop saying
You
that.
don't believe that.
All right.
She has a question.
So we have a question. Hold on, we have a question from the pit. We have a question from the pit. Go, yeah, pick it up.
False accusation.
Wait, true. For those that don't know, Pristavia, since we're speaking about officials' tenure in battle rap, she's had main stages that with 15, 2,000 plus. How do you choose, or how do you plan to combat that?
That's the only thing that she has. I don't worry about that. I'm good. I'm gonna rap good, and then I'm gonna win, and then they're gonna see that I'm rapping good, and then I'm gonna win because I'm just better at rapping.
But you do.
But I realize that it's okay. She has that. I can't. There's nothing I can do about the fact that she's had more. She's been on more stages. So what? Like so, whatever happens that day, then that's just what's gonna happen. What am I can't change that. I came into battle rap at the time that I decided to. My decision. That's it. So she has that advantage. But at the end of the day, whoever's better is gonna be clear that night.
So you feel like small room, big room, anything, stage, whatever.
Well, she definitely has that advantage. I think in bigger rooms, they definitely want more simplicity, more readily catchable bars. Whereas in a small room, I think that's not even a question. I think in a small room, I would finesse her even more. On a big stage, okay, she has that. She moves around the stage more or whatever. So she has that advantage, but that ain't gonna cause you to win this battle. I could change that at any point.
But you don't think that you needed to add anything to what you do to combat that on that stage? You don't feel like that may win the battle because it does matter?
You don't think maybe you need to perform?
Oh, shit.
That's basically what she's asking.
No. That's that. She's saying, am I gonna add that? First of all, that's your opinion that I don't perform because I don't.
So you think you perform?
I'm not a performer. No,
So
I'm not a performer.
It's a fact.
Geechee don't perform.
Opinion. It's a fact. It's
Charlie
my
Clips
opinion.
don't move around.
But you said
not
it's my
everybody's.
opinion. That's a fact.
No. I'm talking about what you want me, how you want me to perform. That doesn't mean that I don't get aggressive or I don't get in people's faces or I don't move my hands. I don't stand there like this when I'm rapping.
Low key you do, but okay.
But so does Geechee, and he's one of the best.
We don't care about Geechee.
But what I'm saying is not
Geechee.
everybody has to perform like a performing monkey. I'm not.
That's fine.
No.
I agree. Everybody don't have to.
Okay, so it's safe to say that you feel like not only do you punch faster than her and you have the experience on stage, bigger stages, and you feel like your performances was gonna give you the extra edge over her as well?
Yeah, because when we both up there barring, we gotta have something that's gonna call the battle.
Right. Okay. You're not
Officials
buying it?
dancing on her right now. I gave her that round. She's dancing.
Okay. Hold on, we have a question from over here. Go ahead.
And that's just the narrative. That doesn't mean that it's not. That doesn't mean that it's true. That's just the narrative.
Okay, official is Pristavia's fast come up like a threat to you at all? Cause we're talking about how you did it so
No.
fast. Like she.
I had a faster come up.
But how long you been in the game, Pristavia? Like
2 years. It'll be 3 years in
she's
September.
battling you. That's not like a. People like her. That means that people like her. People like what she does. That means.
Battling me because I asked for her.
Amen. But it's not like a little like damn.
I'm just saying, if I was a person that, it took me a little while to come up and I'm battling this girl that came up out of nowhere, okay, maybe that'd be a little bit more frightening, but I came up pretty fast, so, I mean,
So that's
I'm battling a little me.
That's what I'm saying.
Get out of here, Lou. Get out of here. It's not even close.
You heard me? Put that on my way.
In the words,
Put that on my way, you feel me?
in the words of Reverend Av, in the words of
No. No. Well, that's why I can't lose to the person that's the little me.
but you will.
It's not if.
But
I
you
can't.
will.
They can't lose to the little me.
Yeah, that's inevitable. So.
Come on. What are we talking about?
Okay, so I have a question, right? Because people are saying that she's like Little You, and I see you, like, you made a reference. Do you actually feel like that? Like, when you hear her rapping or you see what she do you feel like, oh, she's like...
Nah. I don't really feel like she bars. She got like a little pen of punches. You know, she be trying to punch like me. You know, little punches.
Right.
But besides
I don't
the
watch her
punches,
battles.
I don't really see it. She's not really super aggressive. Like, I mean, she don't have the best vocal projection. Like, she's not the biggest performer. So, like, to say she's like me in the making, no, I wouldn't say all that. Like, she's still her. You know, she's still Pristavia. When I hear Pristavia, I hear her. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just the fact that she's a puncher. You know, she's coming to try
So
to
that's
punch.
what you think
And
the
it ain't too
comparison is
like
from.
it ain't too many like really new girls that came in after me that were punchers.
Got you.
You feel me? You know, if there was a puncher, it made it far enough to be.
And to ask you the same thing, did you feel like when people give you the official comparison that is accurate?
No, because if I'm being honest, it's not the type. I don't.
The pen, that's what you were gonna say.
No, I don't watch her battles. So it's like in order to like mimic a person or whatever, try to be like, it's like you gotta kind of.
So it's God's fault.
So it's what?
God's fault. God gave you. You ain't watch my battles, but you punching like me though.
I'm not punching like
Oh,
you.
aight.
I'm writing like me. Like I'm
Okay.
just punching like myself. So no, I'm not punching
So
like
who's your
you.
inspiration? Who you write like? Who did you watch?
I don't write like nobody, but who I like, I like Rum and Geechee and Rock, and I watch them. But I don't watch unless I'm preparing for you. I wasn't watching your battles like that. So no, I wasn't punching like you or any other female. I wasn't.
What's up?
No bars, hip hop is real. Pristavia, question. When an official said that you needed the hype from gun titles, how do you feel about that? And for official, with no gun titles now in her corner, do you think the battle will be different?
So that's once again, people create narratives that's not particularly true. Actually, Surf was telling them like, no gas, no extra hype or whatever, like, because that's what it's gonna look like. So
Wally
of
gas.
course there was no gas. So of course that's what it's gonna look like but Surf, here's the thing, Surf is Surf, Rocky, they had, as far as Rock and Chess, they were mild. They didn't have no, Rock is usually, you see Rock, he did none of that for me. Surf said a handful of things. They were not over whatchamacallit. So no, there was no gun titles extra thing and push in my corner because it's the same, I'm the same person.
He was screaming, telling the girl, they could take off that jacket.
That's
all this
Surf.
extra shit
That's
and all
Surf
that
with
on
Easy.
stage,
That's
man.
Surf with
This girl
Rock.
on
That's
stage
Surf with
looking
Chess.
lonely all by herself and shit. Gotta fight you and the whole gun titles. Y'all jumping on stage.
That's not,
You feel me?
does that make sense? But this is what people,
I mean, it is her
people
fault.
wanna-
Chill out. No. But you're not gonna just be gassing all loud and shit. They hear you more than
in
they hear my
essence,
material.
so they made the crowd
Nigga,
react.
his quotables about the jacket is more quoted than her material. Like, what
Not
you
at
talking
all.
about? How is the nigga behind
Clip
you
longer than the-
overshadowing you?
Clip longer than your father's trip to the store to get milk is one of the most favorite lines of last year. People like that line. People really like that line.
We still doing guns and clips longer than and guns bigger than bars. Alright.
Says the gun bar queen.
I'm just
That's all.
saying, and I ain't got a clip
One
longer than.
narrow-minded.
I guess. I'm
One
just saying
track.
It's a little
Okay,
old.
so-
It's a little
so
dated. That's
now-
all I'm saying.
So hold on one second. You gotta come down to the mic. So you say it was weird. They said now that there's no gun titles. There's only one member of gun titles that's not here. So
Well, it wasn't gun titles that was the problem.
right,
Clearly, it was Surf.
There was no problem.
but I definitely. Well, I'm not gonna say definitely. I'm assuming that when you're on stage, you're gonna have the Bardashians backing you.
Yeah, but they're not gonna be screaming shit. That's me. I'm the screamer, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, Jazz and Casey not about to be.
Okay.
Make her take off that hoodie. Yeah, we're not doing that. I'm just saying.
Okay. And how do you feel? Like I'm assuming you don't care about
It's
the Bardashians.
obviously it don't. Oh no. Why? No. Next year's better. hope they
I just want to know. This has nothing to do with anything. So, you already say you gonna get official out of here. How do you feel about Casey and Jazz?
We gonna see. We gonna see that day. We gonna see.
Oh,
There's a
okay.
lot to say.
Oh,
There's a lot to say.
okay. Sway Seven has a question from the pit.
How you doing, Sway 17, homie, restore order, all that.
Damn, Sway.
Yo, listen. All right, so check this out. It's apparent both of y'all nice, right? So, question for both of y'all is, what is it about Pristavia style that you think is fire, that you got to prepare for, that you think you got to do to combat that? What you got to do to combat that? And the same question to you: what about her that you think is fire, and what you gonna do to combat that?
I feel she's intricate with her punches. Feel like she's a little bit more lyrical than some girls with their punches. So basically, be more intricate, be more lyrical. That's it.
I mean, it's obvious that she's a puncher. I'm equally a puncher, in my opinion. She's a performer. I'm not gonna try to go way out of my element. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna perform. I'm gonna be me, and I'm gonna be organic. I'm learning the stage. I'm learning how to move and flow with the crowd. I'm learning, and I'm fine with that. Like, each battle, I feel like I'm progressing, and I'm just gonna get better and better and better. That happens with experience. So I'm gonna continue to do myself. I know what she brings to the table, and I think that's what we're gonna get.
Okay, so we have a couple days left. Are you prepared now? Like, if we had to
Go
do
right
it-
now.
Okay, that was gonna be the question.
Do a round?
Nah. Nah. This free. This
I
free.
can write a new one by next week.
This free. This free.
I can write a new one.
I'll write a new one by tonight.
Allegations.
Are you ready?
You heard me.
But she
Are you
don't
ready?
watch none of my battles.
I'm ready.
Okay. So my last question I haven't decided. Well, not I haven't decided. I can't decide in which order everyone should perform that night.
Clearly, she
Because
got
I
me
feel
at the
like
bottom.
no, I feel like
I'm just saying.
I knew she was
We
gonna
first
say
in the
that.
face off and shit. Clearly,
I knew
we
she
know
was
where
gonna
we
say
at
that.
on the card.
Because I'm the
Make sure
newest.
y'all there
That has-
early.
let me make that clear. It has nothing to do with
Make
skill
sure y'all
set.
there early.
It has nothing to do with skill set. Nothing to do with skill
Y'all gonna
set. It's because
miss the
I'm new.
battle.
It's because I'm new. Nothing to do with skill set. Because
Nothing to do
there's
with
not
skill
one
set.
person
No,
on
no,
that card
no,
whose skill
little
set.
jokes here and there, but nothing to do with skill set.
Exactly.
oh, so wait, there's nobody on the card who's
There's
skill
nobody on that card whose skill set is superlative than mine. There's nobody on that card. There's not one single individual on that card whose skill set is superlative
The
to
person
mine.
that's about to beat you. What are you talking about? I'm sitting right here. How you talking about me like I'm not right here?
I just wanted to make that clear. That doesn't. This is not what I'm saying. I'm not saying.
Get nowhere.
Let me say what I'm not saying. I'm not saying that I'm better than everybody. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying there's nobody on the card who I just think is just far beyond me.
Humble yourself.
So if y'all don't know what's happening, she pretty much called out the whole
She
card.
says she's the nicest on the whole
And from-
card.
and from- that's what it sound like. Is that what it sound like to y'all? That's what it sound
That
like
would
to
sound
me.
like to me too.
But when she says nobody on the card, like she don't fear. There's nobody on the card that puts fear in her heart, like at all. Like that's pretty much what you said. Like there's nobody that's doing this to her, which is how you should feel. But we have Shuni's in the building,
I'm as good
Big
as
C's in the
anybody.
building.
I
You're
said
not
I'm as
gonna
good
want
as
her
anybody.
after the
That's what I said.
25th. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
I'm
it.
saying.
Y'all not
let
gonna
me,
be
I said
one
I'm
after
as good as anybody. That's what I'm saying. I'm as good as anybody. That's my saying.
I mean,
Y'all instigated. Y'all provocateurs.
so
That's what I'm
what I
saying.
was trying to say is I feel like the card is so great that anybody could literally go in any order, whether it's C3 and Caution, who we've watched them work their way through 16 girls in the first ever all-female tournament, whether it's you two, whether it's A-Ward and Vixen. Like, obviously, Easy and Hitman is going to go last, but even Hustle and Shuni, like, I just feel like there's really no way to, I'm strongly considering bringing out my drum that I used to pick who was going to battle in the tournament, and whatever name I pull out, that's who going to go first. Like, so, I don't know. That, to me, I feel like that's fair. You want to go first?
My money.
C3
Next
wants
time
to
we'll
go
get my
first.
money.
Okay. C3 and Caution want to go first. They want to see who's going to spend the rest of their night with
Well, I guess we'll
25,000 in their pocket. I personally want them to go last. I want to hold on to my coins a little bit longer. But
Let me see who I'm gonna be best friends with by the end of the night.
listen, it's going down February 25th. the anniversary card, New York City, Sony Hall. If you don't have your ticket, I feel bad for you because I checked this morning. It wasn't looking too good. VIP is totally gone. The general admission is very skimpy and scarce. But luckily for you guys, I just found out that I could sell stage passes, so it's lit! But no dusties allowed. So it's going down February 25th. We have Official versus Pristavia. The power punches. They're calling it a mirror match. They both totally disagree. We're going to see what happens. No place like Chrome.